No, it's fine. Yeah. Real shit. Niggas gotta reflect on it, you feel me? Look. Shit I hate about me, self-doubt and second-guessing. Shit I love about me, I'm not above correction. Struggle with my self-esteem since an adolescent. Over the years, I've gotten better, that's a blessing. Shit I hate about me, not too good at saying no. Too worried about other folks' feelings and it shows. Shit I love about me, I be giving second chances. Shit I hate about me, I be giving second chances. Shit I love about me, I be laying low and doing me. Shit I hate about me, dark clouds be pursuing me. Whole ass devil be working hard trying to ruin me. Fuck nigga, trying to evolve and you trying to keep me stuck. RIP the ego, RIP the hiding shit, RIP the muzzling myself before I write some shit. This that ego death Mike Tyson shit. Fuck around and take the toll on some Tyson shit. RIP the ego, RIP the hiding shit, RIP the muzzling myself before I write some shit. This that ego death Mike Tyson shit. Fuck around and take the toll on some Tyson shit. Shit I love about me, I'm so damn optimistic. Even when I'm broke as fuck without a pot to piss in. Shit I hate about me, I'm not really that consistent. Quick to start some brand new shit, but slow to finish. Shit I love about me, I am not a scary nigga. I be living in the moment like a true Aries nigga. I'm also impatient, hard to wait for shit. I be getting hella anxious and I hate that shit. Shit I hate about me, not too good with money management. I'm planning shit on some last minute scramble shit. I be on some big crowd, social anxiety, panic shit. Used to lean on them shots to Henny to manage it. Stop drinking 2019. Shit I love about me feels like I did the right thing, to each his own. Sharing a private convo with you like a speakerphone. I'm flawed as fuck, either love me or leave me alone. RIP the ego, RIP the hiding shit, RIP the muzzling myself before I write some shit. This that ego death Mike Tyson shit. Fuck around and take the toll on some Tyson shit. RIP the ego, RIP the hiding shit, RIP the muzzling myself before I write some shit. This that ego death Mike Tyson shit. Fuck around and take the toll on some Tyson shit. RIP the ego, RIP the hiding shit, RIP the muzzling myself before I write some shit. This that ego death Mike Tyson shit. Fuck around and take the toll on some Tyson shit, man.
It's my main man right there. Gates 216. It's old to y'all, but new to it's a little old to him, but new to everybody else. I want y'all to get hip, man. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out on the YouTube, across all platforms. Gates 216. Let's get straight to business. Live reaction Sunday. We missed last week, but yeah, we back at it like we never left. Got a lot to talk about this week. A lot's been going on with sports, but you know, Sunday is a day I pull up. It's a day of rest. So it's a day I like to pull up, show out, and I talk about some things that I want to get off my chest. Talking about some things that I feel are some things that I want to touch on with sports and maybe some real life things. But this week is mostly about sports. It's a lot going on. We got the Winter Olympics going on. Second half of the NBA season is on and popping. We're starting to see who's what and what to. Like a lot of people here, they saying it's the sprint. So let's give it up. Let's give it up. Clap it up for it's the Hype World Podcast. We live right now. We're gonna get into the credentials and all the information because there will be a test at the end. So make sure you got your pen and pad ready because I will be asking questions. All right, it's the Hype World Podcast Live Reaction Sunday. So the material is to like, subscribe, and enjoy across all platforms. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell too so y'all know when I go live. And what we do on here on Live Reaction Sundays talk about everything. Sunday we go live at 9 p.m. We talk about certain things. We got things we love to talk about with my main man, 6:23 a.m. Kyle from Warner Brothers podcast pulls up all the time, and we just do what we do. So I'm gonna jump straight into it. This is more of a shorter episode, because I just want to get straight into some things. So first off, the Olympics are on and popping. You know, this is the time of year that I love about the Olympics because everybody's on one team, and that's Team USA. So I want to say shout out to the men's Olympic hockey team. They won gold against Canada. You know, Canada that's been their sport for quite a while. In overtime, shout out to the men's hockey team. Let's clap it up for the men's hockey team. They did their thing. But also, you know, what's the beautiful thing about the sport is we don't have just the men. We also got to clap it up for the women. The women also won gold. Couldn't get a bigger picture. Sorry about that. In their hockey final against, I believe, Canada also in overtime. So we had 2 overtime dubs, 2 gold medals. Shout out to the USA, USA, USA. I love it because everybody's a patriot around this time, and I'm not talking New England. All right, let's get into what I want to talk about. I want to talk about some NBA basketball. You know, Cleveland boy, born and raised. But before we get into that, I want to get into what everybody loves to talk about. They love to talk about this guy right here. They love to talk about the alien, Victor Wembanyama. They call him Wemby for short. So I had a rant that went on, and I talked about how I believe that the NBA superstars and all-stars are doing a disservice to the fans when it comes to these all-star games. And I really feel like they need to step their game up because it's not cool what they doing. And I said that the all-star game festivities should be strictly connected to the people who were voted in as all-stars or people who have all-star caliber household names. Nobody's really tuning into the all-star game to watch a bunch of no-name guys shoot threes and dunk and do all the skills competition. Nobody's showing up for the celebrity all-star game. So Victor Wembanyama, when asked if he would ever consider doing a slam dunk contest, he said, one day, I'll do the contest one day. To me, I'll take it. That's a win. I never heard LeBron ever say, and I'm a LeBron fan, ever say, oh, yeah, one day I'll do the slam dunk contest. I never heard Anthony Edwards say, oh, yeah, one day I'll do the slam dunk contest. You know, Wembanyama is finally getting to that part of his life where he's healthy. Hopefully he's able to hold on to it. If so, he's going to be top-tier talent when it comes to the NBA. He might even be the face. Ray 623 AM said he doesn't believe that Wembanyama can be the face because of him being a foreign entity, and the United States doesn't really buy into foreign guys as their face of the NBA. So that's why it would be more of an Ant-Man and things like that. So shout out to the USA for winning those 2 gold medals in overtime. Shout out to my main man Wemby for willing to be able to step up. He must have heard what I said on the Warner Brothers podcast about how these athletes is tripping and not getting into these all-star game events as all-star, you know, athletes. That's what I want to see, and I'm pretty sure that's what you want to see. So let's just keep it real and make it happen. All right, so today was not a good day as far as when it comes to my Cleveland sports, and this is really what I want to live react to. The game just went off. The Cavs lost today to the champs of last year, the Oklahoma City Thunder. But my beef with it all is that they didn't really lose to the championship Oklahoma City Thunder. They lost to the bench of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Okay? So the Cavs won with 7 straight. They won 5. They won 5 straight since Harden showed up and 2 before he showed up. And everybody was enamored. Everybody was in awe about this whole James Harden thing. And I am too. I think it can be really great for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I just think that they're not as top tier as we think they are. Offensively, they're not doing well at all. My main man BG. Shout out my man BEG, the brand. My main man been eating good. My main man Bands pulled up. He said Cavs have no defense. What's crazy is, how can they not have defense when they have the defensive player of the year on their team? I just honestly think that the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I wrote some notes down, they can go 12 deep and get production from a lot of those guys. And they almost have that peak Golden State Warriors type of vibe when they were by numbers, and they were just so deep in the bench that they had guys who should be starting on other teams that they were able to just hit you with waves of players who can get production out of you. My main man Bam, shout out my man Bam, PEG, pull back up. Allen needs more touches. He's clearly an offensive presence on the team. I agree with that. So I watched the game, you know, person for person. You know, I watched the entire team play, and I think that the biggest mistake is a little bit of the coaching. I want to know why in the world is this guy right here playing 17 plus minutes? He played 17 minutes and scored 0 points. He started. If that's the case, you might as well move the lineup around and work a smaller lineup and have Merrill out there. Merrill was the only reason that we were even close to this game, and I'm not even truly a Merrill fan. Okay, so my main man Sam Merrill played 28 minutes, but he dropped 20 points off the bench. Off the bench, Sam Merrill scored 20 points off the bench. He is exactly what we need, but that's the thing. I don't know if you can take him off the bench because we need that. We need a guy who can get hot quick. You know, your Jamal Crawfords, old school James Harden, won 6th man of the year. You know, he's averaging 13 off the bench. He's had a few starts, but he just the way he was knocking it down, he was pretty much unguardable. And you got to be able to have a guy like that come off the bench. But I still blame it on our big men not playing like big men. You know, we're going against Chet Holmgren and a bunch of backups. Let's just be real. There's no way in hell that we should be struggling as much as we struggle against a team full of bench players. Make it make sense. I don't understand it. So you're telling me that Isaiah Joe, Cason Wallace, Dort, these guys, they just beat us as a team. Isaiah Joe had 22 points. We couldn't stop anybody from our perimeter defense was trash. It was trash, and we started our best defensive lineup. That can't go on. That's not going to work. And we lost without their 2 stars and no Caruso. So you telling me, like I said in my rant, and it's not. I'm starting to think I'm prophesizing things. I'm not. I'm just keeping it real. I love the Cavs. Cavs till I die. Cleveland till I die. But you're telling me we can't beat a bunch of backup players? That's just not going to work. The bench is the reason that the Thunder win most of their games, because their bench outscores everybody else's bench because they are so productive. But they didn't have SGA or J-Dub. So you're missing about, 40 points, 45 points? And we still lost. They're missing 45 points of production, guaranteed production, 45 points. And the Cavaliers still lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm going to need this guy right here. I'm going to pull up my main man. I'm going to pull up your, and all the Cleveland fans' defensive player of the year. I'm going to need you to put on your big boy pants, my man. Your defensive player of the year. You got Chet Holmgren out there looking like Shaq. Come on, man. It's no way in hell Chet Holmgren should be out blocking you, should be out rebounding you. We got out rebound on the defensive side of the ball. They out rebounded us. They have more offensive rebounds than I think we had defensive rebounds. And they are statistically the worst offensive rebounding team in the league. Oklahoma City is the worst offensive rebounding team in the league statistically. Statistically. They had 13 offensive rebounds. Come on, man. There's no way. That's the reason y'all lost this game. Y'all don't want to go down there and bang. Y'all don't want to grab no boards. Y'all want to go hard. It's just, I don't understand it. And then, you know, we all believe in James Harden. He played 33 minutes. He had 20 points. He did what he had to do. He stepped more into that shooter's role because nobody was scoring. He had 20 and 9 assists. I can't get mad at that. Evan Mobley, you had 15 points. 6 of 11 shooting. That's not going to cut it going against backups. It's just not going to work. I was chatting while I was watching the game, and I know Mobley still hurt. He was on minute restrictions and whatnot. And just to give you some insight, I shared my rant and my thought process from when I was on the Warner Brothers podcast, and I said that I believe that the Oklahoma City Thunder can still win the NBA Finals if, say, SGA was out for the playoffs, as long as they can get past Denver. If the Oklahoma City Thunder can get past Denver and they don't have SGA, as long as they have Jay Will and the rest of that team, they can still win the NBA Finals. And I know that might be saying a lot to some people, but they're just that deep when it comes to productivity. They got guys who come off the Isaiah Joe gave you 20 points as a starter. So coming off the bench, if he gave you 12 to 15, there's no way. Let's see, my man said Allen 4-6, but dropped 20 plus last 6 or 7 games. Okay, I can give you that. He dropped 20 points in of the last 6 or 7 games. Who are we going against? Who were the Cavs' schedule when we were winning all of these games? Were the Cavs going against top tier talent? Were they going against middle tier talent? Or were they just going against guys that they should beat? He better go off against Brooklyn. You know, Washington, come on. These guys, I'm going to pull up the schedule right now. I'm going to pull up the Cavs schedule right now because, yes, we look good against teams we should beat. But when we got to go against a team that has depth and we actually have to play up, and these guys play together, you can't tell me that we don't struggle. We struggle so much. Okay, so let's play the games back. Okay, so we beat the Hornets. We beat the Nets. We beat the Wizards. We got past the Nuggets. That's a good game. And we beat Sacramento, the Trailblazers, the Suns, the Clippers, the Lakers, who everybody knows has no defense. Come on, these are teams you're supposed to beat. The only good win is the win against the Nuggets. So I count that's okay. So we count 1, the Hornets, 2, the Nets, 3, the Wizards, 4, the Kings, 5, the Trailblazers, 6, the Suns, 7, the Lakers. Then we had the Hornets and the Kings again. These are teams that everybody's beating. They're terrible. Said no, even Mobley, he's not a good scorer. We said Mobley taken away from his touches. He could be, but Mobley is a better ISO scorer than he is a pick and roll James Harden type of player. So he needs the ball in space to be able to create. He's not a off the screen dive kind of guy. That's James Harden's game. You give James Harden a screen and you dive, he's either going to lob it up or drop a dime as far as a bounce pass to get you the ball. So I agree that Mobley kind of slows down the offense because they don't focus on Allen as much. He almost becomes secondary. And I give you that. But again, it's still against teams that you should beat. The teams that we that are good teams, you know, we kind of struggle against still. Because like you said, Bands, we have no defense on certain nights. Certain nights we do. Donovan Mitchell, he's a dog. He's always going to be a dog. He's a beast. He's the alpha of the team. He's the leader of the team. I take nothing away from him. Our bench is still we can only go 2-3 deep on our bench. Sam Merrill, I like Ellis, and then Schroeder. I guess you could say Jalen Tyson, but he comes in and out of our starting lineup so much, there's no real telling. So all in all, the Cavs are in trouble. But my point that I'm trying to make is the Thunder are real. The Thunder are an eyelash away, one team away, whether it be the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets are the only one that can really give them a run for their money in the West. Other than that, I don't see any other team that can really compete. It ain't the Lakers. It ain't the Warriors. It probably ain't the Timberwolves. No, other than that, who else you got? There's nobody else that can really compete with the Oklahoma City Thunder, even without SGA, because their defense is elite. Their defense is so elite? Their defense is elite without 2 of their best players, and one of the defensive menaces in Caruso. So all in all, my point to be made is Oklahoma City, like they say, Wu-Tang, Oklahoma City ain't nothing up with. You know what I mean? Like, you can't take them lightly. Everybody when I say we, the Cavs, should have won this game, running away with it because of their lack of offensive presence. We rely too much on the three ball. Evan Mobley, if he can't get the ball where he wants it, he doesn't seem to be able to create. I know he's still coming back from injuries on a minutes restriction, but if you out there, you out there. You know, James Harden did his thing. Like I said, he gave you 20. He gave you 20 points, 9 assists. He's not the reason we lost. Donovan Mitchell is not the reason we lost. The reason we lost is because of our bigs. Our bigs didn't step up. You know, freaking Jared Allen. Come on, man. You had 11 points. You had 13 rebounds. That's great, mediocre numbers. You did good, but you didn't do enough. You know, maybe they do need to take away some of the touches from Mobley. Maybe, but they're not. So we just need to figure out what's going on. Maybe our big three is Sam Merrill, Donovan Mitchell, and James Harden on some old school Oklahoma City. Let's see, Oklahoma City Thunder when they had Harden, Westbrook, and Kevin Durant. The Spurs got their number. I think the Spurs are too young. I think they get bounced early. I think what it is, they are the new coming of the Oklahoma City Thunder, where they got all this young talent, and it's going to allow them to be great moving forward. So I think they're still a year away. They're still developing. Wemby is peaking, but the other guys are still needing to find their role. But I don't even think they get to play them in a Western Conference type playoff ordeal. They got to get past too many people to get to Oklahoma City Thunder. And by then, I don't even think they're going to make it past the first round. If they do, they're going to lose in the second round because they're just young, as they don't have the experience. Most of their guys have never been in the playoffs. And like everybody says, the playoffs are different. Said beat 3 times this year with Shea. You can ride that wave. But like everybody's telling me that I was chatting with and texting with, oh, this ain't playoff basketball, it's the regular season. So doesn't that count for them too? Wemby is different. He's probably gonna be face of the league just because he's that guy on so many levels. You know, he's the type of guy that'll win Defensive Player of the Year and MVP in the same year. He's really that good as long as he can stay healthy. So if you want to say that the Spurs are their biggest challenge, I don't really agree. I think the Nuggets are Oklahoma City's biggest challenge, especially if they're healthy. But the Spurs are, if they don't make a run this year, I think that if they even if they do, they won't make it to the finals. But I think next year they can definitely make it to the finals and win as long as they stay healthy, because they're just overall a great organization and they got one of the best players in the world right now. Beat them 2 times in the Cup game. Again, I use people's argument against them. Regular season basketball. People are trying to win the Cup game, but are they really trying to win the Cup? Playoffs, you only got to worry about one team. You play that team, and when you got the number 1 defensive team, which is the Oklahoma City Thunder, it makes it very difficult. I'm going to look it up and see where are the Spurs ranked defensively. Man, you got the answer. Where are the Spurs ranked defensively? Don't look it up. Just give it to me off the top of your head. Pause. I want to know. And yeah, I'm looking down because I don't have it on hand. I didn't expect to go this way. Defensive rank. Let's look it up. Okay, the Spurs defensive rank. Let's look it up. Team defense. Okay, so the Spurs are 3rd. So it goes Oklahoma City, Detroit Pistons, then it goes the San Antonio Spurs. That's actually pretty good. I can't even lie. But then right behind them, you got the Cavs, who are statistically 4th. You got Boston, Denver, and then they're all tied for 4th. And then you got Minnesota in the rest of the game. My main man Bands, he on fire today. He said 500K to 500K. Yeah, they trying to win. Okay, I give you that. So, chat, do you think that the Spurs will beat Oklahoma City? Let's even say if they have all their starters, if they have SGA, do you really think the Spurs are going to beat Oklahoma City in a 7-game playoff? I want to know the chat's opinion. What do y'all think? My main man Bands, shout out Bands BEG, been eating good. Love the brand. Y'all got to pull up and check out his merch. It's fire. Do you think that the Oklahoma City Thunder would lose to the San Antonio Spurs in a 7-game playoff series if they both had all their starters. I want to know y'all opinion because I don't see it. I think their biggest threat is Denver because you got a bunch of guys who are playoff tested, ready, and good to go. So chat, chime in with y'all thoughts processes. I want to know what y'all think about the Spurs being the third best defense in the league right now statistically, and Oklahoma City still being number one without their two guys being SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Jalen Williams. All right, so we're going to wrap it up. I just wanted to come over here and react to this Cavs. I do think the Cavs have a good chance, but I think the East is not the weak East anymore. Before when LeBron was here, everybody said it's the weak East. Not anymore. You got Detroit, Boston, the Knicks. You even got teams that are sneaky good like the Philadelphia 76ers. Shout out to 6:23 a.m. my main man Ray. He believes in the 76ers. Let's see. In a 7-game series, Spurs winning. Wemby cooks Chet. Yeah, but who's guarding SGA? Who's guarding Jalen Williams? I don't see De'Aaron Fox or Harper or Castle stopping either one of those guys. And the defense is absolutely crazy. He might cook Chet, but he's going to have his hands full with Hartenstein. Hartenstein is no household name, but he does what needs to be done to win games. He's a real center. He's a tough, gritty guy, and he ain't afraid to roll to the basket. He had 13 points shooting 6 for 6 against your boy, Castle, against your boy Evan Mobley and Allen. He's a good center. He's a true center. He's not like a part-time center. He's averaging 10 and 9, 7 feet, 27 years old. They got him from New York. That was a great pickup for them. So it would be a great game to see, but I still think with the experience, Oklahoma City would get them. So I appreciate you tapping in and giving your opinion, but that's my opinion. I still got OKC coming out of the West as long as they can get past Denver. I think that's their only real threat. I think the San Antonio Spurs are a year away, and once they are able to get some actual playoff experience, because nobody on their team has been to the playoffs except for De'Aaron Fox. And do you really count on him to be your playoff vet? I don't. So it'll be fun to see how the rest of the season wraps up. But we're going to get out of here, and I told y'all that there will be a test, and I hope y'all took notes. Y'all need to go on to Is the Hype Real Podcast across all platforms, especially on YouTube and Twitch if you got it. But YouTube, make sure y'all subscribe, like, and enjoy. Hit that notification bell so when I pull up, that way we can all talk about this situation on. It's the Hype Real Podcast at gmail.com. If y'all got anything we want to talk about that y'all want us to talk about, I'm a man of the people. So if the people say they want to talk about it, we're going to talk about it. I got people that hit me up on my personal line, but I need y'all to use that email. Is the Hype Real Podcast at gmail.com. We will be live Thursday, 9 p.m. If anything changes, check out the social media, the Instagram, the TikTok, and the YouTube. I post on there if anything changes. So like I always say, and will always say, be good or be good at it. If y'all didn't hear the song in the beginning, my main man, Gates 216, he pulled up and he showed his backside. I love this track, and I hope y'all love it too. Yeah. And like I always say, be good or be good at it, all right? Until the next time, peace.
Real shit. Niggas gotta reflect on it, you feel me? Look. Shit I hate about me, self-doubt and second-guessing. Shit I love about me, I'm not above correction. Struggle with my self-esteem since an adolescent. Over the years, I've gotten better, that's a blessing. Shit I hate about me, not too good at saying no. Too worried about other folks' feelings and it shows. Shit I love about me, I be giving second chances. Shit I hate about me, I be giving second chances. Shit I love about me, I be laying low and doing me. Shit I hate about me, dark clouds be pursuing me. Whole ass devil be working hard trying to ruin me. Fuck nigga, trying to evolve and you trying to keep me stuck. R.I.P. the ego, R.I.P. the hiding shit, R.I.P. the muzzling myself before I write some shit. This that ego death Mike Tyson shit. Fuck around and take the toad on some Tyson shit. R.I.P. the ego, R.I.P. the hiding shit, R.I.P. the muzzling myself before I write some shit. This that ego death Mike Tyson shit. Fuck around and take the toad on some Tyson shit. Shit I love about me, I'm so damn optimistic. Even when I'm broke as fuck without a pot to piss in. Shit I hate about me, I'm not really that consistent. Quick to start some brand new shit, but slow to finish. Shit I love about me, I am not a scary nigga. I be living in the moment like a true Aries nigga. I'm also impatient, hard to wait for shit. I be getting hella anxious and I hate that shit. Shit I hate about me, not too good with money management. I'm planning shit on some last minute scramble shit. I be on some big crowd, social anxiety, panic shit. Used to lean on them shots of Henny to manage it. Stop drinking 2019. Shit I love about me feels like I did the right thing, to each his own. Sharing a private convo with you like a speakerphone. I'm flawed as fuck, either love me or leave me alone. R.I.P. the ego, R.I.P. the hiding shit, R.I.P. the muzzling myself before I write some shit. This that ego death Mike Tyson shit. Fuck around and take the toad on some Tyson shit. R.I.P. the ego, R.I.P. the hiding shit, R.I.P. the muzzling myself before I write some shit. This that ego death Mike Tyson shit. Fuck around and take the toad on some Tyson shit. R.I.P. the ego, R.I.P. the hiding shit, R.I.P. the muzzling myself before I write some shit. This that ego death Mike Tyson shit. Fuck around and take the toad on some Tyson shit, man. R.I.P. the ego.